Hey gang, it's Bryan from FX Billiards. Today I want to talk to you about why you still don't know where the ball is going. What do I mean by that? Every day I talk to people who have been playing for years, and they tell me, Bryan, the one thing I need to know, I need to learn, is when I shoot that ball in, where is the cue ball going? And if you watch the videos and you watch all the different YouTubers talk to you about where the ball is going, the same thing comes up. It's going to follow the tangent line. It's going to follow this 30-degree line. And how come? Why is it that 3 years, 5 years, 10 years in, players still don't understand where the cue ball is going? Why is it that new players have difficulty playing position? You've got all the gimmicks. You've been told to hold your cue this way and you can find a tangent line and go like that and you can find the 30-degree line, and you know, you've been given all those tools, but you still have no idea where the ball is going. The reason is because in the real world, you do not shoot a perfect stun shot. And if you don't know what I mean by that, in order for the cue ball to travel along the tangent line perfectly, when you shoot a ball in, you have to shoot a perfect stun shot. Those of you that don't know what I mean, a stun shot is basically a stop shot where you have an angle. So if I'm shooting the 8 ball in this corner pocket and I want to shoot a stop shot, that's what a stop shot looks like. Now if I have an angle on that 8 ball, I would have to shoot it the exact same way, with the exact same amount of backspin in order for that cue ball to follow the tangent line. How many of you shoot your stun shots with exactly that amount of energy, exactly that amount of backspin on the ball? You would have to do that each and every time in order for it to follow the tangent line. Players aren't shooting the ball with a perfect stun shot stroke. Usually because you don't need it to follow the tangent line, because you're usually going forward or backward of the tangent line. The thing that is going to teach you where the cue ball is going to go are reps. You need reps. The reason you don't know where that ball is going and I know where it's going are because of reps. I've had people explain systems to me about aiming, and I'm like, you know, what you're doing is shooting the ghost ball. All you've done is made it complicated so that you can shoot a ghost ball shot. That's your aiming system. Aiming systems are like diets. Each and every one of them work as long as you take in fewer calories than you burn off. That's how a diet works. And aiming systems, as long as you hit the ghost ball spot and you have the proper amount of English on the ball to offset, cut, induce, throw, it works. I don't care how you go about getting there. The thing that's important is that it's repeatable. The reason people don't lose weight on a diet, the reason people can't keep it off, is because the thing that they're doing is not repeatable, and it is not repeatable under stress. And that is why these aiming systems very often don't work. You can't repeat it, and you can't repeat it under stress, and your instincts as a human being are telling you to do something different to figure out where that ball is going. If you were left alone in a room and never saw a pool table before, and never read a book before, and never had anyone on YouTube tell you how to shoot a pool shot, and I said, when you leave this room, I want you to have a system for shooting that cue ball into that 7 ball and putting it in that pocket. You want to know what system you would come up with? You would come up with, I need to hit it there and it will go in that pocket. That is called a ghost ball. Ask yourself, all the videos that you've seen, all the gadgets that you've used on the table, all of the parallel shifts, how come you still can't make bank shots? How come you still don't know where the cue ball is going? It's because you've been wasting time with the magic pill. Everyone wants the magic pill, especially in pool. If I taught you to play basketball, you would not show up in your sneakers with a glass of water saying, where is that magic fix? But suddenly on the pool table, you want to know what the trick is? What's the trick I mean, I literally hear this from people. What's the trick that you guys really use to make those balls? The trick is called thousands and thousands of hours of practice. I can give you a formula for shooting that in, and you're not going to make it on the fly, not in the long term. It's a very simple thing as to why you know how to put that 12 ball in the corner pocket, but you're not sure where it's going to go afterwards. Here's a very simple explanation why you have so much more experience with that than that. We're all doing pretty much the same thing. Some just do it better than others. You find the shot, you step into the shot, you get down on the shot, you send the ball to the pocket, you watch it go in. What you've been doing, your pool career, whether it's been a year or 20 years, what you've been doing is watching that ball go in the pocket. Hopefully you've been watching it go in the pocket and not missing the pocket. What you haven't been doing is watching the path of that cue ball. That's why you know where that ball is going to go, but you don't know where this one is going to go. No magic formula. At no point did you see me take my cue and figure out what the tangent line was on that shot. At no point did you see me measure anything to see if that 6 ball was going to go in the pocket, because that's not the way you play pool. So get yourself away from the gadgets and the gimmicks and get yourself to the table and put in the reps, because there is no magic formula that is going to save you, because you don't shoot perfect stun shots, you don't shoot perfect rolling ball shots, you don't do bank shots exactly angle in and angle out, because that's not how the balls go into the pocket, guys. If you do all the math and the ball goes into the pocket, you got lucky, because speed, friction, English, the type of rails you're shooting off of, the weather that day, all of these things come into play when you shoot a bank shot. So if you do the math and you make it in the pocket, congratulations, you found that sweet spot that worked that day. If you do a parallel shift on a bank shot, it worked that day. And trust me, I teach you kick shots. I teach over 7 or 8 different multi-rail kick systems, and all of them involve math. You know why? Because that's the best way to do them. But to put a ball in the pocket, if you're doing a lot of math, it's not repeatable. You're not going to be able to do it in the long run. Have a great day. Give me a thumbs up, whether you liked the video or not. If you didn't like it, give me 2 thumbs down. Okay, just hit that thumbs down button twice. And don't forget to subscribe. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not going to give you a bunch of just so that I can try to make myself look smarter than you. Have a good day.